Hi hiker, hello everyone. It's been a bit since I have streamed, but I am gonna get right back into it, hopefully. Doing my best to start again, Lotus. If you know what I mean. I hope everyone is having a very fantastic day today, because I, for one, am having an... well, my days, it definitely could be better. Like, a lot better. Honestly, the thing about today is, today I am not feeling super great. The reason for this is mainly just that I am, well, I have had a few issues earlier today with things that are very frustrating and very sad, and you probably don't want to have issues with them. But I have also discovered the reason why I am so tired all the time, which is a good thing since the last time I streamed, I mean. Like, I've discovered it pretty much 100% and figured it out properly as well. But how's everyone doing today? I am doing well. I have a cup, a nice mug, a mug that is nice pink and made out of ceramic. It's one of those coffee cups, you know, that you, like, you can fill up, like, one of those reusable coffee cups and stuff, like, that you fill up with coffee or tea or something and you drink out of, and you wash it, and boom, there, you got another coffee cup that you can use again another time. And also, it means it is very well insulated, which means it's very hard to spill unless you are intentionally messing up, which I just did. I somehow just spilled the cup that is... how are you supposed to spill a cup that is intentionally heavy screw-on lid, barely any tiny little thingies, and just a little sippy sip cup opening? Well, I guess I figured it out. You leave the sippy sip cup opening open, and then you mess around with the cup while the sippy sip cup is opening. Cup lid is open. But regardless, I, for one, am glad to have it, because it means I can now drink without having to worry about knocking over a cup of hot tea while I am in the middle of streaming, or having my tea get cold while I'm in the middle of streaming as well, because this thing insulates things. It's nice, really nice. But anyways, as I was saying, I no longer have to worry about all of that. Nice and refreshing and hot. I shall leave it to the side to make sure that it is there for a while. So, just to give some insight into how my life has been going recently, I have been going quite well, actually. I have, for one thing, a PC that now isn't a total, well, by modern standards at least, potato. Well, even though my original PC wasn't really a potato either. It was just, like, older and coming out of style, for lack of a better term. Okay, Navi. I am good, as I have been saying. I have a new computer that is not as potatoey as the old computer used to be, so I might have a few tiny troubles getting things set up, but I think it will actually be pretty decent. Today, though, I am going to be playing a game that I have been playing for a while, but also that I haven't played for a while, if you know what I mean. Well, obviously you know what I mean because it is the title of the stream, the game that I will be playing, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Hehehe. The 3rd anniversary edition. So, I've been focusing a lot on my life and improving myself lately, and I am happy to report I am doing quite well today, actually. Very, very well. Ah yes, Metal Raiders Dominance Super Rare Guaranteed pack. That is a nice thing to get, but also, regardless, as I have been saying, oh, Chaos Allure Queen, I didn't know they were releasing the Allure Queens so soon. I have been going well, and I am going much better than I have been before. For good reason, I would say. Because I've been making sure to take care of myself and worry about my own personal health. And also, like, do schedules and stuff. Kind of. Not stream schedules, life schedules, and also just generally be good at cleaning my teeth, which I was bad at in the past. Also, hi, Kai. Hi, Kai. Thank you. I am glad to be back. To be honest, it's fun. I really am happy. Okay, anyways, regardless, I have a 3,000 gem pack and a 2,000 gem pack. I have 2 times remaining for 3 days left. But this is much more expensive where I am than it is on the thing. So it'll be fine. It's fun getting to chat to you. Thank you, guy. I am going to complete a Fiendsmith deck, as a matter of fact. And not just a Fiendsmith deck, but a Fiendsmith deck with Azamina cards. I already have quite a bit of Fiendsmith stuff, but I want to actually get Fiendsmith stuff and play an interesting deck. Like Fiendsmith Azamina, for instance, which is a very interesting deck. There is notably an exception of one card that is not really printed in this set, or the other newer sets. Well, actually, there's 2 cards which are exceptions that have not been printed in the newer sets. There's Lacrima Crimson Tears, which is a separate card to the other one, the Fusion Lacrima, which is kind of frustrating. And there is Necroquip Princess, which I do not believe is in the new set, but is a very important part of Fiendsmith without Beatrice. You kind of need Necroquip Princess in order to do anything to actually, do with Fiendsmith, really. Okay, I got a bunch of Exodia stuff, but that's normal. It's fun getting to chat with me. Thank you. That is good to hear. I enjoy chatting with my viewers as well, and followers, and all the people I see around. Not necessarily all the people I see around. Most of the people I see and I chat. Because all of you tend to be pretty cool people. You watch the funny what experience video? Oh, nice. What's very cool. I like the what cards. Ooh. No, it's just a super rare. What was the what experience video about? Oh. I just realized you probably can't hear Master Duel. Here is the... this should make it better? Yes! Yes, that made it better. You now hear Master Duel. Mark Raker from the Underworld and Saint Azana. Nice. What was the What Experience video about, though? Out of curiosity. So, there's also this one, which is XYZ ABC Duke of Demise, which is also very important in the context of a Fiendsmith thing. And this one has the Dominus cards. And also Perform Ages, for whatever reason. They're not very good. I might as well get 10 packs of the Forbidden Liberated while it is still guaranteed, though. While it is still in the shop, at least, that is to say. Or also, I should probably turn Master Duel down a bit on the stream so it doesn't blow anyone's ears out. But regardless. Knew what cards came out, so Cat tried a casual build in Master Duel? Ah, I see, interesting. I am not sure who Cat refers to, but the what cards are indeed very new and very interesting and very funny, because it's kind of like, oh, I just got 2 ultra rares in a single pack. One of those is a Fiendsmith Engraver, which does not matter because Fiendsmith Engraver is at 2, and I already have 2 Fiendsmith Engravers crafted at this point. King of the Swamp's nice though. Da-dum, dum, dum, ba-da-dum. I forget which the one with Snake Eyes and the Bellstar is, but I should probably get stuff from that as well. I'm hoping I can get a Deception at least, too. That's his YouTube name, Cat with a Mustache. That's a bit of a silly name. Though it's understandably silly. People enjoy silliness. I enjoy silliness, for example. If I did not enjoy silliness, I would not enjoy the silliness experience that is A Hat in Time. Because Cat with a mustache sounds like something that would be in A Hat in Time. Which I liked a lot. It was a lot of fun, honestly. Beep, 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 beep. And Hallowed Azamina. I think that is my first copy of that. That is indeed my first copy of Hallowed Azamina. Now, I am gonna go into my deck and take a look. Or, I had like a tent pie style deck, which was kind of silly with it. But it'll be okay. Anyways, dismantle one of the Fiendsmith Engravers. I should generate a Mulchami for Wallers, but I don't have enough. Alright, yeah. They moved the rarity filter to right up the top, which I think is a very good choice, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, is going to be dismantled, going to be banned in a bit, which means that I am going to have to wait for her to actually be banned in order to get the thingy thing. Where's the ban list? 26th of March. So it's April 10th. I see. I see. That is at least good. Did I happen to see what the TCG ban list did to Tenpai after they reached the finals of the YCS? Yes, I did, in fact. I am happy that they mostly murdered Tenpai. Though, only mostly. I don't know what I want to do with these things. I want to play a Snake Eye deck, see? But I don't know where to get the Bell Star. Wanted and Diabellstar are in Sinful Serpent Stare. Got it. So that means I have to decraft a couple of things. They're about to do another ban list reveal. Yes, I indeed did see that. That is a pretty cool thing that is going to happen, in my opinion. I'm going to dismantle this card because I do not want to continue playing Tempai. It is rather silly. And then Diabellstar. I shall generate the one wanted since that is obviously the best generation thing. I get one free pull from Sinful Serpent Stare, which is giving me an ultra rare, which is good. I want ultra rares from this pack, and also some of the super rares too, except it's outside the pack, which is annoying. At least I got a Snake Eye Oak and an Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. I find it really cool that they're doing the YCSs like this. Me as well. Like, seriously. Who could not like the fact that they're doing YCSs and having ban list reveals on stream? Like, seriously, it's really good. That is an Evolve Laios, which is not a Snake Eye card or a Diabellstar card. Sad. Not a single Snake Eye card in there. Well, one single Snake Eye in there. In here, there is one in the second half, but it's Snake Eye Ash, which is a single card that I did want, thankfully. Now, let's see. Nothing in the first half, so it's simply a liar. This pack is simply a liar. It's the equivalent of those liar ahead message things in Dark Souls, you know? Because that's basically what it is. It's like liar ahead. Dum, da, dum, 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 dum. Da, dum, 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 dum. You also like how the Diabellstar lore ended? I have heard it has ended on a very nice note. I, however, have not actually seen the actual lore of it so far. So, ooh, nice. 2 ultra rares in one opening. That is very good. Hopefully it is an ultra rare from the pack, and hopefully the ultra rare from the pack is not an evil ultra rare. It is wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils, which is basically the same thing as getting an evil ultra rare. So Diabellstar will have to... There is no Diabellstar in this pack for some reason. Evo Force and its ultimate great insect, sure. That was almost a Royal Wanted? Yeah, almost. But not. Very much not. I think if I got a Royal Wanted, I would be mostly okay with keeping it, but bleh. Die. And most importantly, there is no ultra here. Die. Now I have 30 ultra rare crafting points, which means I am able to craft a third Fualos, which is important because Fualos is a very strong card. For now, I'm just gonna play this, I guess, because, like, you know. Oh, I'm back to rookie, right? Because the new season began since the last time I played. Which means, yay. I get to do a bunch of stuff with my Tenpai deck. Duelos and Maxi name a more iconic duo. True, perhaps. Going second, yay. That is my game plan, which I enjoy doing regardless, so that doesn't matter to me. I am going to Pot of Greed now. Yay! Pot of greed, 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 pot of greed, 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 greed. This person's name is Yushiki, it seems like. So they must be having a bunch of fun with their thingy. So I draw two. Oh nice, I drew the engraver. Sure, I'll imperm that. Hydra is at 3, Genroku's at 3, right. So let's start with Engraver and the Fiends with cards. The Fiends. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Yes! Sorry about that. For some reason, it just disconnected for a teensy little bit. Yay, Hydra time. So, I'll add a level 4 lower Fire Dragon from my deck to my hand. Which shall be, as a matter of fact, Tenpai Dragon Fadra. But the monster I'll be special summoning will instead be Genroku. One. 2. No effect on declared battle. I will activate Chandra's effect, however, and special summon the Fadra from my deck. Fadra's effect will activate, reviving the Tenpai Dragon Genroku. Then I will attack. 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 Then this is Hydra time. Synchro for Biden. Special summon back Chandra. Attack. And oh, that's the direct attack. And this is time for Trident Dragaon, Trident Dragaon. And if you haven't drawn Imperm, well, that's just the game, I'm afraid. Yep. That is the game. Nice. Well, that was one way to play through Maxi. And I am now in Rookie Tier 1, which is... well, you know... a rank up from where I was before. Yay. Ah, someone's using Yorker's thing. Oh wait, whoops. Well, actually it doesn't matter because I am playing the Fiendsmith Bestial Tenpai variant that is significantly better going first than regular Tenpai. In this case, it is Pydra. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna Seal's Pass. Proceeds to draw 0 Fiendsmith. True. But that does not mean I cannot go Fiendsmith. It also does not mean I cannot do well here because I have Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres with my Molchani Fualos in hand. Meaning I have 0 cards left. Sure. Oh, so you're paying 2,000, I see? Well, we cannot have that, can we? And I'll also chain my Molchani Fuelos, just in case. You know what? Sure, fair enough. Ash Blossoms, all good. Is this Exodia? It does indeed seem to be Exodia. Which means... no deaths quite yet. It also means I have Lightning Storm Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, that's annoying. Looks like they're playing some kind of Exodia stun. Rivalry of Warlords, You know what? I think I am fine with that. This is a tad annoying, but it can be a lot worse. So let's see, there is a way to do this. One, two, three, And here we go. Fun fact. Did you know that Trident Dragaion does not need a Dragon Synchro monster? $6,000 to the dome. And that is lethal. My opponent playing all the lame cards. Well, I mean, I'm playing 10 pie, so... At the same time, I am playing a 10 pie Fiendsmith variation. So it is certainly a lot less bad than, like, pure regular 10 pie. Nice Floodgate? True. Truing of all time. The truth... The truthness. Truthiness or something. Ba-da-dum. Bum. Bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Dum. Dum dum. How long is the Baguska left? 3 days. Okay. I kinda want it. Well, I mean, I can get the Baguska if I would like, so... Let me just double check the contents of this structure deck. So you got this, which matters, this, which matters, no effect veiler, which doesn't really matter because I have 3 effect veiler already in my crafting materials, I think. This, which matters, this, which matters, and this, which matters, but you also have to craft all the other things. I guess that's fair enough. I was thinking of trying out Blue Eyes, but I do not think I will try out Blue Eyes now. Duel Experts, Let me see the cards included. This is just a Staples pack, right? I forgot about that. Divine Arsenal Double A Zeus. You mean Brick Eyes? Honestly, kinda true. It is a very bricky deck. If you... Oh, nice! Rarity upgrade, and also the Utopia. That means this will be a complete lie and there will be nothing in the pack. Oh, actually, there was something in the pack, so it wasn't a complete lie. Yay! It was bad. Yay! That stuff is funny to me, to be honest. Because, like, it could be good stuff, but nope. It's just bad stuff. I really like this new cup that I have, though. Just to clarify for anyone who hasn't seen, who wasn't here when I mentioned it, shut up. Shut up, Lagia. I do not care about you, okay? Goodbye, and thank you. Please never see me again, okay? Anyways, as I was saying, I really like my new cup. It's nice, and it keeps my tea hot so I don't, like, forget to drink it and then all of a sudden it goes bleh. This is suddenly a cold tea. Although, that's only if I remember to close the lid of the teacup. Not teacup, coffee cup type thing. Type stuff, if you know what I mean. It is a very nice cup though. Very, very nice. I like it. A lot. Dum, dum, da, 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 da. Ah yes, Gen X Solar. That one is absolute trash. Like, I am not even joking. Gen X Solar is one of the worst cards of all time. I'm pretty sure, at least. Also, I think Flamberge is in the Super Rare slot. I don't actually know if Flamberge is in the Ultra Rare slot or not. But I'm pretty sure it's in the... Actually, no, wait, yeah. Flamberge is in the Ultra Rare slot. Seriously? Why are you just giving me evils? Come on, I want to stop playing this stupid Tenpai deck so I can play the cool Snake Eye deck that I like. But at least for now, I will try my best to continue it. There's a couple more things coming out soon. The ban list is for Master Duel is coming out in 4 days. Tomorrow is the release of the new Sky Striker Ace Link. And it's also the TCG YCS ban list. Yay! I drew a good hand. Maxi! I have enough blossom for Maxine. If my opponent is gonna use it against me. Oh, I drew the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith, yeah. I drew the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith. Yay! That means I get trapped. Trap means I get Lurry. Lurry means I get 2 Fiendsmiths onto the board to go into Lacrima, to go into Beatrice, to go into something else nice. Now let me show you exactly why Beatrice is getting banned from this game. Because she truly does deserve the ban with no other questions required. Boof. Go back to the deck. My fabled friend. Now I shall synchro. I will link for Fiendsmith's sequence. Fiendsmith's sequence allows me to fusion summon for Fiendsmith's Lacrima. Lacrima allows me to revive my Engraver, and that allows me to overlay into a rank 4. Yes, I shall special summon the Fiendsmith Engraver to the field. And by a rank 4, I mean a rank 6. Da, da, da. Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. And say goodbye to your life points. Multiple ways. Because I am summoning Promethean Princess now. And with Promethean Princess's effect... Oh, I can't even use the Lacrima for some reason. Right, I detached the Lacrima first. That is why you detach the Engraver first. Detaching the Lacrima first is tantamount to a bad idea. But still, I am grabbing Sing and Kaiman. One, two, three. No reason not to attack with Genroku. Because Genroku's still pretty good. Genroku effect. Summon out the Tundra will activate its effect. In the damage step, summoning from deck a Fadra. Fadra will activate to revive Genroku since I might as well. And that is more than enough for lethal. I'll use Fadra and Chandra to summon Bident dragon. Wow, the deck I play is crazy. Indeed it is crazy, but it is basically just an alternate version of Tenpai. Tenpai Bestial Fiendsmith. Initially popularized in the TCG, but it's completely fine in Master Duel as well. Though I am not playing a Lubellion or anything like that, which I should get onto if I want to play this deck properly. But hey, I'm sure it'll be just fine. Like, no kidding, completely fine. One more win gets me 100 more points. And by points, I mean gems. If you are aware of what I am saying. Well, obviously you're aware of what I am saying, but if you know what I mean. So, Imperm Droplet Double Regeki called by. This deck is absolutely insane. I swear if they set 4 pass, I am going to be slightly frustrated and then bemoan my sad poor life. Or did they set wanted when they were meaning to activate it? That is just unfortunate. Oh, it's my Akashi. Is this the Bone Tower FTK thing, or is it just proper Mayakashi, is the question, though. I do not want it to be Bone Tower FTK thing, but there is a potential of it being Bone Tower FTK thing. Let me just double check. Related cards, what she do? Send any zombie from deck to graveyard. Set 1 pass. Okay. Now I kind of feel bad. I'll Regeki. Draw into Chandra. Battle phase. Chandra will attack. Activate the effect of Chandra. Special summon Hydra. Activate the effect of Hydra. Add Sengen Kaiman. Activate the effect, and then they left. Which is, I mean, completely fair enough since, you know, it's Tenpai. Leaving against Tenpai is a completely understandable thing that a lot of people will tend to do. I don't necessarily enjoy it, but it's my best thing. Ooh, I like this. All the Sky Striker stuff. That implies they are playing Sky Striker though. So they are even using the Sky Striker field. In this case, I suppose it's fine to just go. No, I'll just pass. Honestly, here is something that you don't learn about Sky Striker very often. If you simply just pass your turn, they cannot win the game unless they have a very specific combination of cards in their hand. Ah. So it's not Sky Striker after all, it's Centurion. Or it's Centurion Sky Striker for some reason, which I could see. I got baited? Yeah. So let's see. Do I want to imperm? No, I'll be fine. I'll imperm the more important one. But yes, that is a pretty good bait. All Sky Striker accessories. Excuse me? Why are you playing True Awakening? This card is bad. Ray plus linkage? That is correct. Ray plus linkage. They're both waifu decks, it's understandable. True, I suppose. Actually... Right. Probably their first duel. Potentially. It is potentially his first duel. I could imagine it happening. Weef. Anyways, I am going to infinite impermanence the auxiliary effect so my opponent does not search a card from their deck to their hand. Boom! It's Ray, linkage, and a bare field. Yes. And it doesn't work if your opponent has any hand traps, really, that negate you. Like Imperm or Ash Blossom sometimes, I think, as well. No, Ash Blossom doesn't work. Dominus Impulse, I think, works. No, actually, Dominus Impulse does not indeed work. Stand Up. Well, I mean, Stand Up's fine, I guess. Let me double check what the counter trap does. Spell or trap card or monster effect. Okay, they're unbranded regained. They have They sent Rebellion to graveyard with the effect of their stand-up Centurion. Yeah, we all know that. Yep, that's true. That's certainly true. That's definitely something that's true. Like, that's completely true. Totally, absolutely true. Anyways, I have drawn Heavy Storm. I guess I'll start with Tract. My opponent might negate that. I could see that happening. Tract the Larry. Larry effect activates mandatorily. Larry special summons from grave. Then I proceed to link into Requiem. I believe this activates in the hand or graveyard specifically. So, Requiem blast effect priority on summon. Summons out Engraver. Maxi, Very interesting. Oh, it almost certainly won't really matter. This is while you control a Centurion monster card, right? Requiem effect equipped to Engraver. Okay. Yeah, I know, the back row is protected. That is why I am using the effect of my Fiendsmith Engraver. Sure. That is completely fine. now I can special the engraver back. And now it's time for some normal summon Genroku. With that, you know, this still counts as an attack declared, by the way, fun fact. It still counts because it was an actual attack declaration. I'm not sure what they have, and it's kind of scaring me, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. All I need to do is kill them, really. And like, killing an opponent on Tenpai is incredibly easy. It's either Ash or a Bestial. Well, it's not a Bestial. Well, it's not Ash because they haven't been responding to certain particular things. So it is definitively a Bestial in my opinion. At least in my opinion. But at this point, this is where they completely die. Because now it's just Chandra, Hydra, Fadra. No Fadra effect. I just want to get in as many battles as possible. Billions must battle. Now at this point, there's like an obvious thing to do. Which is this into this into the, and then you die. Very, very hard. Because that is Sengenpai Transcendent Dragaion on the field, which, spoiler alert, negates all cards and effects. Now, that means this field is going to completely die, and I am going to win from this point onwards. So, this one's already attacked, which means it is time to do this. Actually, wait, yeah, it requires dragon. Non-tuners. So yay! That is game. That is officially lethal. And I can't even destroy a card because that's not how that works. This is lethal on board, by the way. I don't even need to go into Trident Dragaion. Trident Dragaion is nice. It's a nice thing, but it's just a bonus. And that's the issue with using Maxi against Tenpai. Because you can draw a billion cards in your battle phase, but they will still murder you to death. As a person playing Tenpai right now, that is 100% the case. The vast majority of the time. Let's see, mission 1. Got a fusion pension, link summon. And now I just have 3 duels in solo mode, which is completely fine. I don't have an event duel right now. So... True. Yes. Heroic and skillful. That is me. That is how I OTK people with Tenpai. Completely heroically, skillfully, and not at all skillless. The only reason I'm playing this deck is, like, I basically don't have any other decks right now. And I was wanting to, like, grind for competitive stuff, so, you know. More striker stuff. Except I'm going second this time. Yay! Going second means I am likely to do better. Okay, this hand is absolutely busted. Stake your soul. Nah, sorry, I don't think so. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. My vanquished soul opponent. Okay, you got me. Oh, that is kind of you to say. I try my best to be sweet, but sometimes I don't know. But regardless, I know there's 2 fires in there. No souls shall be staked today, indeed, but a raisin shall still be summoned. Let me just say, the thing about this deck in particular that is slightly annoying is you get to see what they have and how they're going to counter you. So you will know when your opponent is kind of being, you know. But I believe what they're going to do right now is go into Caesar Valius. No, Snow Devil, that's completely fine as well. I actually mind Snow Devil a lot less than I mind Caesar Valius. I know they have a fire, but is the rest of their hand Earth Dark, is the question. So it's fire, unknown, 2 sets. Okay. Reveal Ash Raisin. Yes. Hello? Hi, Hikaru Rampant page. Hi, Hikaru. It is good to see you back as well. I shall simply droplet your Jiaolong. Because using Regeki is completely fine for me, in my opinion. I forget. The effect of Snow Devil that's indestructible is 2 attributes, right? Yes, it is 2 attributes. I shall normal summon Pydra effect, and that will be met by a card that is known as Ash Blossom. Almost certainly. If it's not met by Ash Blossom, well, I don't know. Have I tried the busted deck that is Snake Eye, Azamina, Fiendsmith? Not quite yet. I'm gonna activate Sengen Summoning. I really hope my opponent allows this to resolve, because it shows one of the really cool incidentals. Oh. You know, I'm really not surprised. Like, I really shouldn't be, but like, yeah. That is gonna be a surrender button for me. Anyways, I haven't tried that deck yet, but I know it is a very good deck and it is very fun. I have played decks similar to it in the TCG, but not quite the deck itself. I have two things. Ba-da-dum, bum, dum, dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh, this is a very good hand. Tract. Engraver for Tract. Tract for Larry. Larry for Engraver. And the rest goes on. It's really cool. So, I really like Snake Eye as Anna Fiendsmith. I do want to play the deck. As a matter of fact, I simply do not have the cards for it. Like, seriously, I don't. Okay. Engraver for Larry. Actually, if I do this, I activate to special an engraver. I wonder what card they have. Do I have a pre-built Snake Eyes? No, I do not have a pre-built Snake Eyes, unfortunately. All I really have is this one. So Beatrice dumps, blah blah blah. Fun fact, Beatrice dumping Pydra is really cool, and I like it. So Pydra sets from deck. Singin' Summoning. I activate Singin' Summoning for Chandra, discard Foolos. Also, fun fact, discarding Fable Larry with that does indeed get you the search, if you're wondering. In this case, it is this. Inflicts 1200 extra damage for no reason whatsoever. Link for Sequence. Sequence gets the Desiree. Desiree, if they try to kill it by battle, gets me Phaedra's effect, which gets me even more stuff. It's just silly if you think about it. This deck is pretty cool since it gives you some board presence going first. That is indeed true. That is what it tends to do. One, two. Let me equip the Requiem. And that is pretty much all I need. Because I have Droplet here, the Imperm here, Desiree to negate Fadra, which activates whenever any monster battles, not simply a Tenpai or Fire monster. Ah yes. I presume I will be met by 2 evenly matched. Because that's how the game goes, really. Anyways, I'm gonna keep my Fadra because Fadra just means I can do everything I want with Tenpai. Is this Labyrinth? It's probably Labyrinth, isn't it? I shall draw... That is the wrong board breaker. It is a board breaker, but it's the wrong one. Fadra effect, specials Chandra back. Chandra attack. Chandra effect. Specials Pydra, Pydra effect. Search for Sengen Kaiman. There we go. Yeah, that certainly is going to work. I have attacked with all of them this turn so far. Still gonna try my best to attack, even though this is doing 0 damage. I will leave them on 300 life points. Which is basically like saying, oh, there's a lacrima in there, but I cannot go into it, so go ahead. Pick your poison, I guess. Ah, I tried to drink out of the bottle with the cap open. It is indeed Labyrinth. There is simply one issue with the fact that Labyrinth is here today, though. And that single issue is... Am I using Tenpai? Yes, I am using Tenpai. Not just regular Tenpai, though. I am using Tenpai Fiendsmith. Which is to say, I am using Tenpais with other annoying cards that people don't tend to like. I suppose. The issue with Labyrinth is you don't get a turn? Not really. I went first. And because my deck is a 10 pie deck that can also go first, I did things. Oh yeah, right, I forgot you had to chain max C there. Given the fact that there is no... Honestly... I think I'll just do this. Not this. This. The last card must be something that is insanely good to beat this. I shall destroy my Hydra and my Maxine. Oh, it's an imperm. I guess it would have been fine to normal summon the Maxi, honestly. But oh well, I just win here anyways. Opening triple imperm double evenly matched is not a very good opening hand for Labyrinth, though, I will say. And one Daruma Karma Cannon. They must have been incredibly frustrated with that opening. Like, seriously. I am not kidding. Triple imperm, double evenly destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. That person would want to not play for the rest of the day or the night, depending on where it is they live. Presumably it's just the day, but, you know, it was actually more correct to normal summon Maxi, by the way, because normal summoning Maxi allowed me to special summon back the Biden Dragion. So, in this case, I am going to Hydra into Kaiman. I will not set the Kaiman, I will indeed add it. Then I'll Kaiman into... Actually, I don't want to use up the Chandra early. Genroku. The same timing that it activates as Maxi for some reason. I do not know why, but that is the same timing, apparently. Seal's Pass. Now this is what you call a fast turn kill. I'm joking, it's just Seal's Pass. You all know Seal's Pass. Everyone knows Seal's Pass. You gotta know Seal's Pass. Seal's Pass is the best thing in the game. I believe this is an activation once per turn. In that case, I will activate the effect of Seals. Distributing Seals. Counts the Fafnir. Oh yeah, I'm gonna chain Furrows to that. Fafnir to hand, and no search. And now I will get myself from deck a Bestial Magnamut, which will in the end phase add back Genroku, by the way, which is very fun and brilliant and not at all unfair. Tribute. I see. Delta Tribute Benton. That shall also result in a Max C type card being activated. It seems they have an additional ritual monster in hand, which means they get to draw a card. I know they have a Fafnir in hand as well, so my knowledge of their hand is Fafnir Quadrantis, which is the bad one. But yeah, this is the bad one. very interesting choice, my opponent. Draw yourself now. I guess that is one way to prevent yourself from, like, dying to it, though. Like, sure, they're gonna get Quadrantis out, but, like I said, Quadrantis, that's the bad one. Like, the really, really bad one. I don't know why you would ever play this one in this deck. Let me just check related cards. You want to play Meteornus and Dad. Draconids and Dad. Those are the two you want to play. Not Quadrantis. Drytron isn't very good into draw. I am aware. I assume what they are trying to do is send Meteornus to hand, activate the Meteornus, tributing the two ritual materials, and then going into one card that is potentially there, which will run afoul into both my Genroku and my Regeki and Droplet, of course. Yes, Meteornus Drytron, tribute the two materials. No more Xyz materials, so they can't negate anything. They can attack me, of course, but like... this isn't gonna go very well for them, and I'm fairly certain they are aware of that fact. They know I am taking 4,000 damage, but they are, in their turn, taking infinity damage to their face. I forget this is not... Okay, that still works. Yay. Genroku. Genroku special summons. I will not activate the Genroku effect, but I will activate the other Genroku effect to summon my Vajra for my Hydra for my field spell. Because these cards are stupid. Very, very much stupid. Like, they're insanely stupid. Yeah, this says destroyed. Okay, that is completely fine, and I am going to win here because I have the ability to access Fiendsmith Engraver. Boop, boop. It can't be targeted with spell traps or effects either, so... Boom. You know, fun fact, I could have activated Moon's effect there. I like it when I activate Moon's effect. It's kind of funny. Yes. Engraver. Activate effect of Requiem. Requiem with Engraver will send your Drytron to the graveyard. And then I normal summon my Hydra, and that is game. Like, that is obscenely game. No, I won't set the Sengen Kaiman on the field. I will, however, activate this, add a Chandra. We'll discard the Lightning Storm. And you know what that means. Chandra, Hydra, Regeki, Sengen Kaiman, and infinite attacks. Chandra effect. And yay! This is not an effect that activates. Alright, yeah, that thing. You know what? I don't care because I am still able to absolutely murder my opponent. It just requires me to do this. Specials the Badra. No battle step effects. I should make sure not to use effects in the battle step and only to use effects in the damage step. Okay, 15, 16, 17, and that's lethal, my friends and viewers and friends of the channel. Don't even need to go into Trident. Yeah. I think that gets me a few more gems than the other ones. Gets me 200, which is nice. Also completes me a mission, which is also nice. Also gets me enough to do some stuff, which is also nice. Special summon a monster from the graveyard. I have special summoned over 1,000 monsters from the graveyard now. Yay! So let's see. Nah, I'll get... Excuse me. I'll get this one. The Sinful Serpent's Stare. Oh, 3 ultra rares. That's good. I am hoping that Diabellstar will be included within the ultra rare slot. Flamberge is, at least, which is a good part of the thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have been blessed by my viewers. Blessed. Another ultra rare? No, it's just a super rare. That is completely fine as well. I like super rares just as much as I like ultra rares. I am just hoping for the ban list today. Well, I am knowing for the ban list today or tomorrow, or soon enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. You get nothing. Boop. One more pack to open. Out of 5 more packs to open. Actually, 5 more packs. So this is the 6th. Boop, 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 boop. That is an evil. I do not want an evil. I want a Diabellstar. The Black Witch. Please, Konami, give me a Diabellstar the Black Witch. Not an evil. I'll be the last one to say Tistina is bad. Personally, I think Tistina's like okay. But I do not want a Tistina card. I want a Diabellstar the Black Witch. Thank you very much, Konami. Ban list means having to part with Beatrice. Not the Master Duel ban list. The TCG ban list. Which is... Are you kidding me? Well, at least I got some dust. It's always nice getting more dust to craft the ultra rares that I actually want. The ban list does mean having to part with Beatrice, of course, yes. But it also means free dust, I think, at least. Look for yours. Get some crafting going. Dismantle. 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 Probably dismantle Spellcard Monster Reborn too, even though it's decent enough, it's not great. Diabellstar the Black Witch. OSS. Okay. If I dismantle the rest of these, how many would I have? So 1, 2, except I am waiting. So 1, 2. Konami really needs to make a day when you can dismantle cards from legacy packs. That is simply true, though. That's just true. Everyone agrees on this. But anyways. I think with this, I am gonna start to wrap it up. Because I am simply slightly frustrated with the poor luck I have gotten. So this. Poplar is also an ultra rare, as is OSS and Diabellstar. But yeah, gonna finish up. Thanks everyone for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. And I hope you all have a lot of fun today, tonight, this evening, this morning, wherever you are in the world. Because I will be having fun myself. So with that, bye-bye, Kerr. Bye-bye, Kerr. See you, everyone. Bye.